Welcome to the WB Mason Coaches Report. I'm joined today by Hofstra Women's Soccer head coach Simon Riddiough. Thanks for joining me today, Coach.
Thanks for having me.
Pride is coming off a pair of 3-0 wins this week at Towson and against James Madison at home on Sunday. Coach, after missing the tournament just barely last season, you're the first team to clinch a berth into the CAA tournament this season. How does that feel?
It's a bit of redemption from last year. I thought, although we had a little blip in the schedule last year, I thought we were better than we gave ourselves credit, and I'm the first one to accept that problem. To turn it around so quickly and be in the position we are is extremely fulfilling for this group of players, especially the senior class, and our coaching staff. We're really happy right now.
Your team has been nothing short of dominant lately. I know corner kicks are not really a big deal, but set the NCAA record with 26 corner kicks on Sunday. If nothing else, that kind of speaks to time of possession, and in the first half, James Madison barely had possession of the ball because he took 20 corner kicks. What does that kind of say about your team, and how have you felt the team has really been dominant lately?
Yeah, I think we've been playing really well. Our offensive scheme of things, we're clicking, we're synchronising our runs and our through balls. And like you said, when you get 20 corners in a half, it just shows you how dominant we were, and physically and athletically we pressed JMU into making mistakes, and that's all we can ever ask. We would like to be a bit more clinical on those set piece situations, but we've got a lot of practice moving forward, and hopefully in the next 3 games we can continue to get more corner kicks and then go from there.
Talk about kind of the difference from last year to this year, that it's been a pretty dramatic turnaround. What do you think has been the catalyst that's led to the success this season?
I think it's got to be the senior class. They've been tremendous leadership. All of them have stepped up and demanded better from everybody. So from my perspective, that would be the number one thing with this team. And then also we had a good recruiting class. Our freshman class have come in, and 4 or 5 of them have made a huge impact. And then also we had the return of Jen Bianco, who was like getting a free player late. So from our perspective, our recruiting class was very good. We had a returner who was good the year before come back, and our senior class have been leading by example and guiding this team moving forward. So those are probably the 3 biggest things.
Maddie Anderson was named the CAA Defensive Player of the Week. She played all 180 minutes, as she does, in both shutouts this week, and she had a goal and an assist. What have you seen from her this season, and particularly this past week?
She's, Maddie's probably one of those kids who people outside of the team don't really appreciate as much. From our perspective, she's a brilliant defender. One-on-one, she very, very rarely gets beaten. And she's a great kid. She's a fantastic addition to our programme. She's a local product, which we always like to get kids from East Meadow and Nassau and Suffolk County. And she's a local kid who's done a great job. We felt she got a bit undervalued last year, due to our record as well, I'm sure. But now we're seeing the benefits of having a good record, and she's seeing the benefits of getting respected by everybody in the conference, and she is a fantastic player.
It's hard to believe this coming Sunday is senior day already. You talked about the senior class a little bit, but what have they meant to the program over their 4 years here?
They've been fantastic. They've experienced a lot of success in one bad year, and even that bad year we still got 10 wins. But they're going to leave a huge blueprint for our program moving forward. How they've conducted themselves this year, how they've conducted the team and the program this year, and led and guided them, will leave us in good stead moving forward for the next 4, 5, 6 years, and hopefully that imprint will keep going.
You have defending CAA champion Northeastern on the road on Thursday. What are you looking for from that team?
Yeah, they dominated the conference for the last 4 years, really. They won it 2 out of the last 3. They just got a lovely blend of hard work and blue collar attitude and mentality, and on top of that they've got 3 or 4 really special players which we have to cope with. Ashley's done a fantastic job taken over from Tracy a couple of years ago and continuing that progression. They've got a fantastic staff, organised, difficult to beat. It's going to be a battle, and obviously playing in their home field is always difficult, but we're playing well. Our kids are playing with confidence, and we won't underestimate anybody, and North Eastern's probably coming at the right time for us, in the sense that it's probably the two best teams in the conference going at each other. But they've done a fantastic job over the last 5 or 6 years, and you've got to tip your hat to them.
Then you have Elon at home on Sunday. What are you expecting from them? Well,
it's senior day, and with that becomes an emotional roller coaster. It can be positive, it can be negative. We're losing a lot of quality people and individuals who are going to be fantastic people in the world. Elon are coming in, they're going to need wins, they're going to need points to get into playoffs, and they're a very dangerous team right now. Offensively, they're probably the most offensive team in the conference, and Chris will get them organised and they'll be fired up, and they'll be looking to get a point or two from us, and we've just got to nullify that offensive output, and hopefully the home field advantage with our senior day will be enough to carry us over the finish line.
The Pride heads to Northeastern on Thursday for a 6 p.m. game before returning home on Sunday to face off against Elon in the senior day matchup at 12:30 at Hofstra Soccer Stadium. This has been the WB Mason Coaches Report with Hofstra Women's Soccer head coach Simon Riddiough. Thanks again, Coach.
Thank you.